or whatever you play, you've got to get a winning mentality into your game. I didn't think we had that. We analysed it for 3 or 4 weeks. I didn't think we had enough of it, and I got the chance to get Ian Ferguson into the team, or into the club, and a goalkeeper from Holland, Chris Mampai. And I think that was a big day for Dunfermline Athletic Football Club, and that could have been maybe the crossroads.
The acquisition of Ian Ferguson from Rangers was indeed important. It strengthened the midfield, and Ian's experience of winning 9 league championship medals proved invaluable, giving Dunfermline a central pivot who could dictate the play in the centre of the park. Ian and Chris Mampai's first game could not be more important. It was in the red-hot atmosphere of a Falkirk clash.
Good work by Crawford. And that's a nice ball, and Dunfermline take the lead. Stephen Hampshire with his second goal since joining on loan from Chelsea. Great play by Dunfermline. Stevie Crawford pulling the Falkirk defence all over the place. And when he found Hampshire, Hampshire made absolutely no mistake. It's a good throw by Chris Mampai, and immediately Dunfermline on the attack. It's McGroarty against Den Beeman, the former Dunfermline player. He's let McGroarty in. Real chance now. Good save by Hogarth. Now Petrie. And surely now 2-0. Stevie Crawford. A blunder by Den Beeman, and Chris McGroarty really should have done better. Miles Hogarth stood up to him. Eventually, Stuart Petrie found Crawford, and Crawford found the net.
Although the match was drawn, it did not dampen Ian Ferguson's enthusiasm for his new club.
I'm under no illusions here. I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. You know, there's going to be players want to play against you every week. It'll be because of the reputation of being with Rangers, and they'll be up for it. You know, and I've just got to combat that. I've got to be ready for them, and hopefully that I can combat them instead of them try to bully me about. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, as I said, I'm under no illusions. I know it's going to be hard, and I just hope the Dunfermline fans give us their bang.
Ian did not need to worry about the supporters. In his next game, he gave the Pars supporters exactly what they wanted.
Well, that really was poor defending, and Stephen Hampshire makes it 1-0 for Dunfermline. Scott Thompson showing real determination. Ferguson. Good ball for Dare. Jason Dare going to the byline. He opted out of that one, and now Ian Ferguson, what a strike, 2-0. He's done it so many times down the years in the light blue of Rangers. And now Ian Ferguson gets his first goal for Dunfermline, and what a strike this was.
Fergie's obviously a good pal of mine, but his footballing ability, it's not up for debate. Everybody's seen it over the years. He's a top player, and still is a top player, and we're very fortunate to have him at Dunfermline. I don't even his ability, but it's just his natural eagerness to win and the enthusiasm he's got for the game. Came at a good time. It was a good piece of business, and I think he showed that. The games he's contributed on the park, and not even that, stuff off the park as well. And he's just a winner. You know, that's what I think that's the best way to sum him up.
Jimmy Calderwood's desire for change continued, and his latest signing, Lee Bullen, on his debut, made his mark on the side.
Well, that could cause a few problems, and Chris Mampai had to work very quickly indeed to get his hands on that one. Wasn't happy with the challenge. But he launches another Dunfermline attack. And Lee Bullen is in now. What a strike! His first goal for the club. 67 minutes gone. Lee Bullen puts Dunfermline ahead. Ian Cameron with a long ball out of the Clydebank defence, but he's given it away. And now Ferguson finds David Graham. Good cross in, and Steve Crawford. 2 goals in 3 minutes. Dunfermline will surely take the points. Well, once again, Clydebank give it away. And David Moss finds Lee Bullen. He scored the first goal. He's caused problems all afternoon, and now he has teed up Steve Crawford for the third. 3-0.
Lee, who had such an impressive debut, had come to Dunfermline in an unconventional way. He originally joined the Pars training sessions simply to keep his fitness level high, but his quality as a player soon made itself clear to the manager.
He was honest with me. I just came along just for sort of training facilities to keep myself fit, and he let me know that right from the start. If anything else happened, then all the better, and luckily for me things went very well. But I was under no illusions that I was coming in here on trial to actually sign with Dunfermline. He told me right from the start I was coming in just to keep myself fit, and I would then go on and look elsewhere. But luckily enough things worked out in the 1 or 2 bounce games that we did have, and he's been brilliant. He was honest with me and says well done, and would like to keep you on, so he can't ask for anything more.
Lee came from the First Division in Greece and naturally had some apprehension about adjusting to the Scottish game. But as he admits, things were about to get even better, despite the Scottish weather.
After being away for so long, you come back, and to be fair, I was a little bit apprehensive. Didn't really know what to expect being away from Scotland for so long. But coming into the change room, all the boys were brilliant, really good. They just sort of take you under their wing and let you settle in very well.
Hardly ideal conditions. But Dunfermline know this is a crucial game in their drive for promotion. Scott Thompson. And now May. All the way through to Ali Maxwell. Defences really do have to be very careful indeed in conditions like this. Good tackle by Andy Todd, and now Ian Ferguson patrolling that midfield. Good ball forward. Lee Bullen with the effort, and it might just have been sneaking wide, but Maxwell took no chances. Thompson again. Almost gave it away there. Well, that was much better. Thompson and May between them, working the ball clear. Stevie Crawford turning in field. Again, Scott Thompson picks up. He's everywhere today. There's a decent ball in, and now Crawford is forced to turn away. Morton defending well initially, and finally Crawford got the shot in. Good save by Ali Maxwell. Petrie with the corner. And Lee Bullen has scored!
It always helps when you get off to a good start with the players and with the fans and everybody. So it was nice to score in the first game down at Clydebank, and then to come up here and score in your debut as well. Couldn't have scripted it any better. Then to go on and do well enough to earn a 2-year contract was just dreamland. And now we're up to the Premier League as well. I mean, I just like, sometimes you have to pinch yourself to realise exactly what's happening.
By February, the race for the title was at a crucial stage. St Mirren's challenge had faltered, and only 2 points separated the teams, with Dunfermline chasing for the top spot. This meant that their top-of-the-table clash, postponed from December, would make both sides determined to give no quarter.
Might just have been handball by Crawford, but he's got away with that one. Andy Todd forward. Lovely ball. It's Jason Dare, blocked initially, still has it. And that's a good cross to the far post, well knocked away there. And now the shot again, and Roy is absolutely all over the place. Dunfermline so close to taking the lead. Crawford didn't quite get a hold of it. There was a player, Lee Bullen, just in front of Ludovic Roy, and finally St Mirren scrambled it away. Dare to Petrie. Good play. Back to Jason Dare. They worked so well together down that Dunfermline left. And now Dare sizing up the cross. Could be dangerous. Crawford! Well, he never quite got a hold of that one, and to be fair, either did Ludovic Roy. Roy with the clearance. It's picked up by Stephen Hampshire. Very impressive, the Chelsea youngster on loan at East End Park. And now to Dare. He looks to have lost it. Well, Barry Lavetti has given it away. And now Petrie. No way through. Oh, great cross, and Lee Bullen! And that was just a couple of feet wide. It looked as if it might just have dropped in at the post. Roy clears it. Good work by Crawford. He's very strong in a situation like that. Holds off the challenges very well indeed. Back with Crawford. Now Mendes to Yardley. Good play by Ferguson. Jason Dare. That's away from Lavetti. Now it's Stuart Petrie. What a wonderful shot and a wonderful goal. Stuart Petrie has such a powerful left foot shot, and that gave Ludovic Roy absolutely no chance. There looked no danger when he picked the ball up. But what an effort this is. 1-0. So Dunfermline with the advantage. Kick off the second half. Ferguson. And here's a chance for Lee Bullen right away. He didn't quite get hold of that one. Dunfermline on the back foot. Yardley. He's crowded out. And Ian Ferguson gets it out to Scott Thompson. Ferguson's continued his run. Forward he comes. Lays it on for Crawford. Could this be number 2? Good save. Roy got his foot to it.
St Mirren 1-1. East End. I think we dominated the game and were unlucky to lose a goal late on in that game. And that was maybe one of the major ones that didn't allow us to go on and win the championship. But you know, it shows a lot of character for the boys, because the majority of the players at the club were relegated with Dunfermline, you know, and it leaves a sour taste, and they're there to be shot at in the first division by the rest of the clubs. And you know, the character of the players, they've taken it on board and got themselves back where they belong.
Well, you could see it in their faces before the game, you know, they were really ready for it. And that day against St Mirren, here at the East End Park, we had a tremendous game, and we should have won it quite easily, to be honest. We gave it away. It felt like losing the game, to be honest. We gave it away 10 minutes to go. But I think we proved to ourselves then, and we definitely proved to St Mirren that we're a very, very good team.
The grit and determination shown that day proved the strength of the Pars team spirit. So often spoken of at other clubs, the depth of camaraderie and willingness to work for their teammates is unique at Dunfermline.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've been at obviously 7 different clubs now, and it's very important. And the team spirit, camaraderie at Dunfermline is fantastic. The lads are all in it together, and I mean that's whether you're in the starting 11 or the sub or they're in the squad. You know, everybody plays their part, and that can be difficult because at the end of the day, the 11 that's playing are always going to be happy. It's the ones I think that obviously the management need to worry about. It's on the fringe or maybe just out of things. They're the ones that can get disappointed and a bit downhearted. But I think you can see how lively it is, and you know, everybody enjoys each other's company, and that's very important.
You want to sit back now and again and see the players lift themselves and get on to each other in training, and for them to set the tempo in training instead of getting on and on and on at them, you know. And for the one-liners and the crack and all, it's great, and we can sit back and just listen to all going on.
I didn't think that anything could quite touch the the Ibrox spirit in the 90s. But it's close here, you know. There really is a close bond between the players. They're really for each other and everybody, you know. When they go in the park as well, they fight for each other, and everybody plays a part in it. If somebody's having a wee bad day, then obviously you try and get around them, put the arm around them and keep them going, you know, and keep supporting them. But tremendous support here for every player.
Even on the training ground, after the normal ball skill exercises, the team spirit is helped by organising shooting competitions, sometimes with unlikely winners and losers. As each player scores, he leaves the competition until only 2 men are left to see who will win the wooden spoon. Potential contenders for the loser's medal were a surprise. 2 players who can normally be deadly in the box, Owen Coyle and David Moss. But back in the park, the players were deadly serious. Their final clash of the season with St Mirren was at Love Street. The confidence of the Paisley side was high after holding the Pars to a draw at East End Park. A victory for Dunfermline would take them to the top of the league.
It's a massive turning point. I think at one point, Dunfermline were double figures points behind St Mirren, and we clawed it right back and got almost on level terms with them. And that result there, I think it might have actually just put us in front by a point at the time. But there's the team spirit thing again, geeing ourselves up to come out and prove a point away from home. And that was a great day and a good atmosphere and brilliant for the fans as well.
St Mirren finally get this game underway 16 minutes late. A huge crowd inside Love Street, a sign that this is a vital match indeed. And immediately St Mirren with a chance there. There were claims for a penalty. Instead, it's a free kick just outside the box. Ian Ross, he leaves it. And that was headed away as Dunfermline immediately have to defend. Nicholson runs it out of play. Good ball forward for Stevie Crawford. He's all on his own. Scott Walker ready to challenge. Still Crawford has it. Great work by the striker. And what a wonderful goal! First blood to Dunfermline. No wonder those players are overjoyed. This is such a crucial game. Could Dunfermline be heading back to the top of the First Division this evening? Great play by Steve Crawford. What an impact he's made since joining the club. He turns the St Mirren defence inside out, and this is a class finish. David Moss loses out. Now Hampshire though. No free kick, and Hampshire with the chance. He's laid it on for Lee Bullen from the edge of the box. Great save by Ludovic Roy. Good work by Hampshire. Looked up and saw the run, intelligent run by Bullen, but Ludovic Roy did well. Stuart Petrie to take it. 6 players lined up for Dunfermline. David Moss is there, or he should have been. It was a wonderful free kick, swung in by Stuart Petrie, and David Moss will know that should have been number 2. Let down by Moss. And now Crawford. Holding off the first challenge and the second. Now he hits it! Stunning! Absolutely stunning! The Bebeto celebrations. Steve Crawford's 12th goal for Dunfermline. And there can't have been a better one than this one. Solo effort all the way from the halfway line. And then this. Wonderful, wonderful shot. 2-0 for Dunfermline.
It is match-winning performances like that which have made Stevie Crawford the Player of the Year. Since coming from Hibs on loan, he has been a revelation.
The first game I came to against Falkirk, when I was deciding should I be manager, shouldn't I be manager, I looked at Crawford. I thought, I mean, you see right away the quality he's got in that game. You know, I thought, well, if I don't be manager here at Dunfermline, I'll go and buy him and take him back to Holland. I mean, he's tremendous. I mean, great pace, good vision, 2 good feet. Great professional, loves playing the game, loves training, and no problem for a manager. And he's got a lot to prove. There's a lot of people doubting Crawford in Scotland. Jimmy Nicholl, myself, don't doubt him.
Stevie's strike rate can be very impressive. In 5 consecutive games last winter, he scored 7 goals. Such performances led the club to sign a 4-year deal to keep him at Dunfermline. Many people wondered if being a local boy made the decision for him.
I'd love to say I'd love to say yes to that question, but you know, if I chose the other route and didn't sign here, you know, it's the main part of my career I look at it. And to sign a 4-year, I think, shows the ambition that Dunfermline are looking for. Because I'm hoping that we hold our own in the Premier League, and then there'll be other spin-offs from that as well. But you know, the hunger and desires here to try and win things. Tasted winning the League Cup with Wraith Rovers, so I know what that's like as well. And when you get an atmosphere at a club like I believe that's here at the moment, I think it's achievable.
A major part of Stevie's value is his versatility. He's not simply a penalty box striker. He has the ability to run with the ball, beat defenders, and provide crosses. But of course, his forte is scoring important goals. But even Stevie's prolific scoring record couldn't win the Pars the championship. They lost the next match to Wraith. Their away game to Falkirk was drawn 1-1. Again, Dunfermline had to show real determination if they were to secure promotion.
He passed inside instead to Justin Skinner. Good ball for Coyle. Oh, what a mistake by Neil Alexander, and Owen Coyle has given Dunfermline the lead. Off he goes again, Steve Crawford. He's done this so often this season for Dunfermline. Almost a one-man crusade at times. Good save. Still the chances there. Ferguson. And back now to Petrie. Headed clear. Mistake by Richardson. And Eddie May is through. Eddie May with a chance. His first goal of the season. Dunfermline 2-0 ahead. The game on a knife edge. As Stuart Petrie comes forward and finds Stevie Crawford. That surely seals it now. Dunfermline restore their 2-goal advantage. Noted down by the substitute, Lee Boolan. Dosberg. Forward again for Boolan. Boolan goes for himself. What a great goal! He looked up, he saw there were no options in the box, so he simply curled the ball into the top corner of the net.
The promotion battle was finally won at Inverness.